Good evening, everybody. All right, guys. So I do these lives to help out with radio and antenna questions. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and fire away. What's up, man?
What's up, partner? Well, I got a 955 and an SRA 10 sold.
Nice.
I told him, he's like, well, what do I do with that raggedy, ugly looking microphone that comes with it? I said, put it off in the side and don't run it. I said, buy you a Ranger 198 mic. I said, matter of fact, I've got one hanging here in the shop that's new.
Yep.
He said, well, I guess that's what I'll be going with. I said, yep. I said,
there you go.
I said, I gave him a good price too, man. He's got several trucks that he does hot shotting these camper trailers.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows other people that's real good friends of his that's got those. He said, there's not a CB shop over in Missouri. He said, we have no CB shops in Missouri. None.
Yeah, there's one in Joplin.
But he's not from Joplin. He's over around down my area, down through here.
Yeah, but that guy in Joplin is, well, let's just say he gives me a lot of work.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
There's
the one.
Steven.
It's because of him. I got all of Fleenor and Hurricane, 180 trucks.
Oh, wow. That's awesome right there. I didn't even know he even was up there. And I don't guess this other guy did neither.
Yep.
But there's Steven. He's new. He's starting to follow you now.
Right,
he's either
Steven.
going to get this Unit N76 of mine, or he's going to get this 33 XP2.
Nice.
He don't know which one he's going to do yet. So, yeah.
Well, all right.
I told him to get over here, and any shops in Iowa besides Walcott.
Oh, hell no. Stay away from Walcott.
Stay away from them, please.
Jim, if you want, you can
look
at my website, thundervalleycb.com.
Glasses staying on. I'm bringing him over here.
What's up, Steven?
Nothing. I earned a whole $7.85 on my live just now.
Yeah.
There you go. Wolfman, unique bagger.
Hey, we got Papa Smurf in here and Eric. What's up?
Breaker.
Oh,
Breaker.
Same old shit.
There's Papa Smurf. What's going on?
What's up, Papa?
Not much, man. I tried to do that, and it froze right there where it said do the credit card. So,
Oh, that's weird. I just had two people buy
There's
some.
Reaper.
it froze. I tried to do it after I talked to you, and
I don't know. Yeah, I literally just now when I turned on the computer when I got home, I had two people buy some. So I don't
There
know.
you go.
Do you
I don't know.
Do you have good internet connection?
I have had all day.
I know one thing. These airwaves have been funky today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. Jay, I
Yeah,
talked
they
to
have.
fucking China.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
And the dude come back in Chinese and said something back to him, and I'm like, what?
Ku Flung Dung.
Yeah, Fu Kandan. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can speak a little bit of it, and I was carrying on a day. He come back to me 229.
Yeah. He sure did.
That's cool as hell.
What's up, Papa Smurf?
What's going on, Blue Street?
Not much. Actually, it's 229 South Georgia.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'll
all
just call you
good.
Blue Street.
Yeah, Papa Smurf. I don't know, man. That's just maybe it's just the internet or something, man. Try it again when we get off the live, and if it gives you any shit, just call me. We'll just do
All
it
right.
that way. When you called me at the shop, I had a couple guys in the shop and two trucks outside, and I'm by myself this whole week. Tony, my employee, called off for the whole week.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hell.
Oh Lord.
Shit. You know what, man? I'm home for some home time. I'll come over there and I'll give you a hand.
I'm cool with it. I'll tell you what, man. I'm done with
And
that shit.
out
I
of
just can't do it no
radio.
more. I'm too busy for
Been
these
out of
games.
radio for me.
Well, dude, so listen to
And
this.
it's
I did my usual calling around just to see if there's anybody in Florida with a dam
Mm-hmm.
and test some people's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Not one fucking shop is worthy of anybody in Florida. Like, complete trash.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I'm
There's a
sorry.
lot of, man, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of shady shops, and it's funny because they all talk a big game, but when you start asking them questions and answer them, can you
Dude,
answer these questions scientifically? They can't.
not
So
only that,
Exactly.
but like, they're telling me that you can't put a 102 on the back of a semi because it has to go over the fucking truck cab.
has
And
nothing to
I'm a
do with
fucking
that,
idiot. I'm a
dude.
fucking idiot if I think I could. Whoever's telling me that is a fucking liar. I'm like,
Wow.
dude, I can show you a fucking video if you want. Like, it's already done.
I probably do that to, I don't know, 800 to 1,000 bull haulers a year. Ish.
Wow.
What shops told you that down here?
Dude, I don't even remember. He's just a fucking. He treated me like complete shit. Like I basically like, he called me like if I was annoying him. He started off with, "What do you want?" I'm like, his name is Toolbox. If you guys know him, I don't know.
Never heard of him.
That's the
Wildwood.
dumbass at the Chrome 75 truck stop.
Oh,
That's
there you go.
Wildwood. He's
hold on.
He's a goop.
Is that who
He
it was?
answered the phone. What do you want?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what
Yeah,
I
go
want. I
down
want
the
you to
middle.
grab a shovel and dig a grave, you piece of shit.
Oh no, dude, I'm super like. I was just like, all right, so I guess you don't want my fucking business. That's cool.
Go down to Bell's, brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, not like he was gonna get it anyway, but I'm like, dude, like,
Wow.
then I could like work them in. Like, so do you recommend like Striker 955 and N4? If so, why or why not? Can you like amplify any one of these? He's like, no, you're gonna overdrive the system. They're already amplified. Blah 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 blah. All this other dumb shit. I'm like, dude, I fucking hate you. Like,
955 is not amplified at all.
It sure is not.
well, again, guys,
I got you.
I was bored. I was on the way back from LaBelle,
I was
and I was
bored.
like, dude, yeah, dude. I'm
I
like,
see what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
what he was
I
doing.
told him the other day on the phone. I was like, keep calling shops. Call every one of them.
Yeah.
And you're only going to find a
Stop
handful.
by there. Yeah.
Yeah. You're only going to find a small handful that are good.
Dude, not even a small. There's only one guy today. One guy, he was out of, I think he was like 30 miles above Dallas. His name is Larry CB Shop. Doesn't do any installs whatsoever, but he's the only gentleman that took the time out to ask the questions. Well, what kind of truck are you running? Why do you need that type of power? Why are you looking at the Rangers? You know, you can amplify the 955 plus, but why would we want to? Have you, do you have the experience in CBs? Like, he was the one, like,
Sure.
asking to make sure that, like, whatever. And it was a little annoying, but I'm like, I could appreciate that this guy, after talking to you guys, is doing his due diligence and then, going off that, and that was kind of cool. But besides that one CB shop, and again, doesn't do any installs.
Yep.
Did you
I
talk
called
to
20 of them.
Bell's?
What happened?
Did you talk to Bell's?
I can't recall. I think I might have.
Bell's
I think
down
they're going
in
out of
Florida?
business.
No, they're not out of business.
They're going out of business. Somebody's going out of business on the 28th.
Well,
There's
no,
3 CB shops in Florida that's done closed their door. 2 that's already closed the door. One's on the way out.
Yeah.
And then last night I heard of one in where was it? Fort Lauderdale.
Huh. Interesting.
I think there's one in Fort Lauderdale that's closing down.
Huh.
I don't know, dude. I just try to call everybody to see if anybody's worth a shit. Because
Oh,
it's fucked up to say that, like, you have to go to, like, New Mexico or fucking Tennessee to get halfway decent fucking service.
Well, there's just not a lot of good
Nobody
shops
wants to
anymore. A
do
lot of them are
it.
closing.
It is.
Nobody wants to do the shit.
Yeah.
Nobody cares anything about the installment part of the. They want to work, but they want to work on selling you a new radio, and then here it is. You do the work.
Yeah, but
Right.
you can't do that. You know, setting
Well,
up that
I know you
antenna.
can't do that.
Yeah, setting up the antennas where all the magic happens, man. I don't give a shit how good your radio is. It ain't gonna work on an antenna that's not set up right. Period.
Well, I had one guy tell me that you need to run 21 feet of coax.
What?
That you need to run 21 feet of coax, and any slack is just rolled up. I'm like, but wouldn't slack create RF interference? Like, wouldn't you
Yep.
want to avoid that
Create
at all costs? Oh yeah, but if you
create.
just bundle it up and you bow tie it in the middle, it doesn't create anything. And I said, oh okay. I'm like, all right, dude. Well, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. But the whole time, the guy sounded like he hated me for being on the phone. Like none of these
You know
guys
what,
like sound enthusiastic or happy. It's just like this is what it is.
Well,
Eric? You know what you should have asked him?
Huh.
You should have said, okay, when you roll that coax up and you start wrapping the coax around and around, is it not like a coil spring in A, your radio, B, your antenna, and will that not cause higher SWR factors?
it's
Right,
called
but
an
if I
RF
start
choke.
talking
And
like that,
then see what he said.
It's called an
no, I hear
RF
what you're
choke.
saying.
So you
An
just
RF
made an
choke,
RF
yes.
choke, right?
Yogi.
So yeah, you can't do
But
that.
my whole goal was to not give it away that I knew more than what I was talking about. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, sure.
So I was just like, whatever. Like, if that's what you want to go with, that's cool.
Well, here's a prime example, Eric. So Sunday, me and the boys went down to the shop, put the new Colossal up on the shop, right? I was in a hurry because our daughter lives down in Berlin and all those fires are going on down there.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
just hooked up
sad.
a couple of
God.
3-foot jumpers, whatever. And, you know, the radio barefoot through the LP 700 was good. When I put the amp on, it was like 9 SWR. I'm like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. So today I got in the shop, I nulled out all my coax, all my jumpers, put it all in there, put a ground wire to it, boom, fixed it. It's nice.
Yep, sure did.
It's flat as a pin.
I done watched
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I watched it off of Facebook. I was like, look at this joker go.
I put that
Now, is that a
307.
4-pill amp or is that a 2?
Can I get some more of the meatloaf sauce?
It's a 2-pill, so it's only doing
2-pill?
450
Okay.
watts. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, y'all gonna spoil it for Reaper. He ain't watched it yet.
I watched it.
Hey Reaper,
He's
what's
already
up, brother?
watched it.
No.
So, with that, showed you. Let me go outside and show you what we put up. So,
There's the video.
I just watched it.
I'm hearing Jay's voice twice. That was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, got a twin brother.
They're both ugly though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Jay, CB Outlaws, you right?
Yes, that's my other page.
Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I was about to curse you the fuck out.
Why?
Because I was like, dude, stop trying to mimic TV. Like, you know, like that's
Oh,
my
no.
boy, bro.
No,
Like, you're
I
pirating fucking content.
I got
bitch.
banned for 7 days for telling the truth, so I made another account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I ever seen the video.
I even
Jim,
seen
what are you
the
talking
video.
about, man?
The-
Yeah, he even seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I know what it means now.
Yeah.
My bad, Jim.
No, that's all good. So it turned out good. But that just goes to show that when you start running power, RF is weird.
It is.
It goes wherever it wants.
That's right, and it does whatever the hell it wants.
Sure does.
So
Goes
Sure
to the-
does.
you got to work with it. It's just like tuning an antenna to a truck or a car or whatever. You got to figure out what the car likes and at what spot that car likes it. So it's the same with RF. You just got to find the sweet spot.
Yep.
That's all
So I
it
won't
is.
name this other shop I called today. He's out of Florida. He's in Deadland.
D-Land,
Super D-Land, yeah. He's super cool guy. But
Cowboys.
just fuck yeah. All right, you got it. Super cool guy. Just throws out a lot of fucking misinformation over the phone.
Yep.
Throw
Well,
a big ass fucking coax. All you need is a predator on the driver's side and fucking let it eat.
But one, you don't put it on the driver's side, you put it on the passenger side. It always goes to the right side of the vehicle.
Well, it's going to
If you're
follow the
gonna do it
longest
on
part of
truck.
the ground plane. So if it's on the
Exactly.
passenger side, there's more metal caddy corner going to the left, and that's the way it's going to talk better.
Yep.
So, but
So
every truck is different.
Yes.
I
You're
mean,
exactly right.
dude, I don't know. He was just like this, that, the third. He wouldn't give me any scientific like notion about why the N4 is the way to go over the 6.9 FFCF. Striker's good, but it's not going to give you anywhere near as much power. I'm like, but you can't amplify it because, again, we all know that Reaper has an amplified unit.
Well, you
You know?
can amplify it, but you're talking 16 pill or better.
Yeah.
For what you have.
No, for the FFC6 or the N4, you're going to need a 16 pill or better because that's all the way down. That's a 25-watt dead key that swings about 450 all the way down. So you're going to have a 16 pill that can take that.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Well,
Gonna be real close.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You guys are the shit. But this guy wasn't trying to swing none of that. He was just like, you could do this, you could do that. You got to run it straight to the batteries because it takes a lot of power and all this other shit. I'm like, all right, but what gauge? Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to do this? Oh, I mean, you're asking a whole lot of questions. Yeah, because I want to know.
Mm-hmm. That's what he told
And
me.
it was just like, yeah.
Shit, dude. Our first phone call was what, an hour and a half?
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
And again, I have no qualms. He gave me a lot of great information, but I mean, he just seems like he wanted to sell the most expensive radio possible.
Sure. Yep.
Versus Jay was like, "Hey, that's
my live
for a long time."
We said on my live a long time, and we discussed the factor.
Why would I run?
You know, that's just the whole thing. You got to spend time with people. If you don't spend time with them, you're just pretty much telling that customer, I'm just out here for money, and I ain't worried about you.
Yeah, but not enough people listen to what's going on. You know, not enough people care to listen.
That's right.
They just, all right, this guy seems like he knows what he's talking about, so he has to know.
A big part of my job is education.
That you know what though? But look how much you've empowered me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't thank you enough.
It's all right. I do that with everybody. So,
yeah, but you're forced education.
now listen here. Sit down.
Education. I have to agree with that. I have to agree with that.
Sit down and shut up. Here's a pad and a pen.
I can't be
notes.
mad.
No.
Hey Jay, I do want to say thank you to Reaper and tell y'all in front of him that he helped me fix my damn radio.
Nice.
Good deal.
His inside the service menu, his sideband modulation or his sideband power.
Yeah.
Way wrong.
It was what?
Good God. Okay. Way off.
Oh.
Way off. The low was too low. The high was too high. Put it back in normal range, and now he can talk on sound.
I just left mine low, and I just turned my power up on the knob. Works just fine.
That's what I got to do now.
Mm-hmm.
His bandpass filters and everything were fine, but the power, I think low power is on like 8. High power side for upper sideband and lower sideband was like 23.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
Damn.
When you ever get a chance, Jay, well, no, I'll just tell you right here. I ain't worried about it. I ain't scared. I got another phone call again today.
About what?
From that group.
Really?
And they singled him out as well. The man just had a heart attack 6 weeks ago and was sitting in there, had 4 stents. They went in and put 4 stents in him.
Damn.
And this dude called and burned his phone up, left some rough text messages. Voicemails to him. And he texted me yesterday, and I didn't know who the text was from. I didn't notice the number.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not, I didn't really pay attention to it. Well, he called me this morning, and he was apologizing to me by everything that went down.
Baby. Let's go to Lottie real quick.
So I guess the heart attack scared him?
I gotta hold the baby.
I don't know. I ain't got no slightest clue. But the mouth is what he went in and blocked the whole ordeal. And he said he may not be getting back on TikTok lives at all. Period. He said that he's got too much that he's fixing to have to go through and whatnot. And he said, and he's even talking about getting rid of all of his CB stuff again. And I said, there's no sense in getting rid of your radio stuff just because of what other people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that's ridiculous.
Was that Mike?
Jay, this is one of the ones that's never come in your live before.
Oh,
Is it
He's never been
Cajun
to one.
Cajun CB or
No.
No.
interesting.
No.
Yeah,
It's the one that lives
He's a
up by
truck
me.
driver. Yeah.
I guess the heart attack woke him up, huh?
I don't know what it is, but I know one thing, and just like I told him, I said the lives that we go in now, we love to cut up, we love to have fun, laugh. We don't want that junk anywhere close to us.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is, you're blocked, you're out of there, you're gone.
Yep.
Hey, Steven,
that's just the bottom
Yeah.
line.
you said he lives by you?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is it CL?
you know him, Reaper.
No.
P.S.
Oh, damn, he did?
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep. And just like I told him, I was like, well, this is what I heard that was supposed to have come out of your mouth. I said, you said that I had charged you an extra $100 more, and I didn't. I actually cut you $100. I told you I wanted 6 for the radio. I said, seems how it was you, I would do 5. And I said, that was a good price for that Cobra 2000 with dual speakers. I said, they're going for higher than that.
Check this out. I had a guy do that to me, talking shit, saying I charged him all this crazy amount. So I went back through my receipts and found the receipt, and I made another video, and I said, well, here's your receipt so everyone can see it.
Well, I had cut him. Yeah, I understand. I had cut him from 600 to 500. Well, the card readers that I've got charges 3.4% for the customer using the card.
Yeah.
And then you got taxes on top of that. I told him, I'll cut 100 off. That way it will help you with this radio. I said, but you're going to have to pay the shipping yourself.
Yep.
To get the radio to you. And I said, you need to have quite a bit of insurance on it when I send it to you. So, and he did. He put $1,500 on 2 radios.
Yeah.
So he done precisely on that, and he paid for it and whatnot. But he thought he didn't remember about the 3.4% off the card of using the card at that time. I said, if me and you would have got together and you would have done Cash App or you'd have done PayPal or whatnot, I said you would have been even better.
Yeah.
There's Chris Customs, I think.
Hey,
No,
Chris.
that ain't Chris. Sorry.
No, that ain't
Yeah,
Chris.
he's in there.
Oh, okay.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, Chris. But, you know,
Steven.
I said
Jay,
that
the
was the
guy
only
he's talking
issue
about-
that I had.
The guy he's talking about, he's the only one I never had any ill will to because there was 2 people in his ears lying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know what,
And just
guys?
like I told him, what's up, bub?
That's why, again, I had to thank, Jay over at, Thunder Valley and Iceman, because between both these guys, I've learned so much. And I mean, aside from my deep dive, but like, I can call a bullshitter out in a heartbeat. You know?
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's
not
everybody
hard.
should be able to. Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not hard, but like without the information, you don't know what you don't know. That's how you get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And these guys sound so confident. They do this every single day that they just don't know who they're talking to.
Right.
And because I have you guys in my back pocket, it's like, dude, like there's nobody.
Yep.
And maybe I'm calling from Florida down to Texas, and I haven't gone up yet, but like I'm grateful that I have 2 points that you guys interact with each other. So like if I ever have an issue after I go to Thunder Valley and I'm on the East Coast, I can stop by Tennessee or
Yep.
vice versa. Like I'm solid, dude, and like I feel like I'm in the best hands possible in the country between both you guys. So thank you guys again for being the shit and allow me to be in these boxes and talk shit. And if I offended anybody, I'm sorry.
No.
You got some comments down here. Stephen, the guy that I just told you was new that just started following you, you got comments down there. Jay.
Matter of fact,
Yes,
it's nice to meet all of you guys. Thank you. I'm really glad I run across you guys, all of you in here. You're welcome, man. Thanks for the follow. And I got to go up even more. We got 7,000 most wanted. Said something about, hey, Papa Smurf, my Danger Ranger is nasty. What's up with that? And antenna is where it's at. Yeah, that's right.
And then you got water bond down here that says, can you pin your website?
It's on
It's
my
on his
bio.
profile description, I believe. Yeah. I wish he sold those vinyls for the CBs and stuff too, so like I can gift them out to like my buddies that have CBs.
What do you mean?
Like you know how
Boy,
you
look at
have
the
those vinyl
website.
wraps? Are they on there? I can buy them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy,
okay,
all
right.
that shit you talking about, good look, all this stuff. You ain't even looked at the website.
I
What
did,
the
dude, but
hell?
you got to remember, I scan the website while I'm driving a semi. Like I'm home with my son, and half the time, like tonight, my mic's muted because he's crying and laughing and giggling, and I don't want to bother you guys with that nonsense.
No, that's all good. Um, Me and Papa Smurf go way back. Yeah, I've talked to Papa Smurf on the radio. I don't know if he remembers, but I've talked to him for, golly, 20 years on the radio.
Yep. Me and Papa Smurf has talked since 1991 when I first got into radio, CB radios. Yep. Started learning about them and messing around with them and what not to do.
Yeah, Waterborne. It's in my bio. I put it there. But anyway, I put it in the comments.
I can't eat no more. I'm full.
I know you done got me bloated over here. All that chomping you've been doing.
Bullshit. You were the one that was damn chomping.
What did Reaper sit there and say whenever I was sitting there eating? He said, well, I'm going to be doing that later on. So that's his get back. Okay? Let me have my fun.
He did mute his phone, though, while he was doing it. You sound like a damn cow chewing his cud.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you don't have teeth, son. It happens to smack down like that, especially as good as it was. So, yeah.
That's why she likes you.
Gum it. Gang, 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 gang.
Mum, num, 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 num.
See, I'm multi-talented, man. I can use my teeth or I don't have to. So,
Oh, boy, here we go with the bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit. That's funny.
Yeah. That's some good stuff right there. I don't care how you put it.
That's it.
Hey, Steven, can you guess what I got?
Uh-oh.
Probably the fucking
Spaghetti.
Let
no,
me get my boots on. That's it.
the
911 was in the Mud Duck 20 group.
shit. The roast beef or whatever it is.
Nah, I got the meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
7,000, let me get my mud boots on.
That's it.
Meatloaf and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yep.
And a sweet tea.
Yep.
Oh, dude, man, you guys are brave. I can't do sweet tea.
I can't no
You
more. I
ain't-
used to.
I can't, dude. I cannot.
Yeah.
My
I like
wife
it.
and my daughter they're
beef.
both from North Carolina. They live on that shit.
If it's too sweet now, since my A1C's been blowing through the roof, and since I've had that heart attack, I used to be able to drink. I'm talking the sweet tea from McDonald's was not sweet for me, and now I cannot. I can't do that. All that sugar.
Yeah.
I cannot.
So you're having issues with your A1C?
Oh, it's friggin' through the moon, man. I've got to
All
take shots in
Do you
my
want-
back
do you
of
want me
my
to-
arms.
Do you want me to give you a quick piece of advice since I'm a type 2 diabetic myself?
Okay.
Take a supplement called berberine before every meal, and then do a parasitic cleanse while you're taking berberine. And what it is fluke worms are surrounding your pancreas, and they're actually ingesting the insulin, which is preventing your body from getting any.
Ivermectin does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he
Yeah.
combines what I just told him with ivermectin and do a parasite cleanse, your A1C will be controlled within 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our son Levi's a type
Not
1
good to know.
diabetic.
Now that's within
Probably
moderation,
smart.
right? That depends on what you're eating, how you're eating. I mean, you have to follow, your diet to a certain degree as well. But if it's within
Yes.
reason, it should go down.
Yep.
See, I can't do a parasite cleanse. My tapeworm keeps me skinny, so I keep him fit.
That's just high potassium, fuck.
That's it.
That's fucking wild.
Papa Smurf used to walk all over us. LOL.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's had been some big radio stations, man.
All right,
If I can't taste the grains of sugar in the tea, I'm not drinking it.
Oh, dude, no. I can't.
No.
no, me neither.
I want to taste the diabetes in each sip.
Right.
Well, then shit. Next time I have a house party,
Which-
you guys are all invited. I'll make you guys my favorite triple layer cake, and if you guys die of diabetes, that's on you.
Give me a sec, boys. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, Will.
I make a peanut butter and jelly cheesecake with Nutter Butter crust and Nutter Butters on the outside with a jam glaze that goes on top of it. That's probably richer than that cake you're talking about.
Nope. Because
Oh,
I've made
wow.
that before, but Jesus Christ, that sounds fucking delicious. I made that. The last time I made that was like 3 years ago when I was just before I was diabetic. I think that's what made me a diabetic.
Hey, I just realized something. This is way off topic.
What's up, dude?
The whole time I was on TikTok Live, I never had to do a puzzle piece.
What do you mean?
Not because you stayed in there and you wasn't if
It
you
didn't
go, I think it's 5 or so minutes and you don't say anything at all, then you have to go in and do a puzzle piece.
Oh,
Yeah, to stay in your live.
It didn't
See,
sense
that's
in
just
it.
like me. Yeah, it didn't. It was sensing activity, so you didn't have to do it. That's just like with mine earlier this morning when I had that customer that called about that striker and whatnot, and me and him talked, and I was on there for a while. I didn't do the puzzle piece, so it collapsed my live. So. It's got to notice some activity on your live.
do you care if I mention something to Jay about what you and I talked about?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Just make sure he ain't in here.
I don't think he is.
Nope, he's not.
No. Jay ain't back yet, though. Hurry up, Jay. Put it up. Be like Peanut. I hear you.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, guys, I really want to thank you guys for giving me a community that I can rely on, whether it's individually or as a group. Like you guys, everybody from Reaper down to 432, I think his name is, that old guy out in Kansas. Like you guys are all pretty awesome.
Mike.
Yeah, Mikey.
He's a hell of an
Mikey
amp builder.
I tell you what, I ran one of his amps, and the only reason why I'm still not running that amp is because I thought it was a sideband, and he only designed that amp for AM. And I went to sideband, and my dumb ass, it was me that done it. He didn't tell me that it wasn't sideband ready, and I keyed it down, talked off of it. When I unkeyed it, went poof. It popped the relay, the big black relay he had in the back. It blew with it and blew a pill. Blew the 10 amp resistor there. I mean, the 2 watt resistor with the pill. So I told him, I said, that was all me. I said, I apologize. I thought it was a sideband amp. He said, no, I didn't make this one sideband. So I said, well, okay. And I'll tell you now, for a 2 pill, that thing would get up there between 450 watts. So it's just like 307 amp. And it's clean on the inside too. It's clean radio. Yeah. I mean, clean amp.
Nah, that's all right.
That fucker can lay down some solid, old boy, and that shit's pretty.
Dude, I love your accent, dude.
What accent?
Sure is purdy.
Hey Jay.
Yo,
When Reaper gets his radio back, I'm gonna get it from him, or however he's gonna do it.
uh-huh.
But I'm gonna send you mine to look at and go through,
Okay.
and then I want you to send it to Todd.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay, cool.
Dude, I need
Yes.
to make friends like you.
Since he's gonna win the raffle, you know.
Dude, I wish I could win that N4
Any of
fucking
y'all
raffle,
in
dude.
Missouri? I am not in Missouri. I'm in the western part of Tennessee, which is right beside Missouri.
And would a
Chicken Trucking says, what is a good watt antenna to run with a Road King CB to a Ranger out a few miles? I have. Try that again. Unless one of you guys can decipher it.
Antoine.
Well, guys, to answer that question, a good antenna is whatever's going to hook up to your truck and give you the SWR that you need.
Well,
That's
yeah.
first and foremost.
Yep. You got to
And
find
then
an
secondly-
antenna that likes the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Hello,
range.
Antoine.
So he's got a Road King CB, and he's asking what antenna should he run to get good range out of it.
Well, two tricks
There we
with
go.
antennas is the longer the whip, the bigger radiation pattern you have. So the further you're going to talk in here. And then number two, the better it tunes up, the better you're going to
Last one.
talk. So it's hard to say, what vehicle is it going on? Your make and model?
2-wheel or 4-wheel?
7-wheel?
18
10 wheels in the
steel
front, 8
rubber.
in the back.
It's not a deuce and a half. It's a deuce and a quarter.
Come on.
It's like, yeah, I need some windshield wipers. Okay, what kind of truck is it?
KW.
Auto. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. What's that matter?
Yep.
Automatic or standard?
T680 Kenworth.
On those trucks, I have the best luck with the 4-foot fire sticks with tunable tips. Yeah, 4-cylinder or V8. Does it have AC?
Would that be part number SFX4?
FS4, Frank Sierra 4.
FS4.
Yeah. Oh, I put an extra X in there. Sorry.
And it's crazy because that question came up today talking to these garbage SCB shops. Well, you want to have a coil antenna. You want is way better than the fucking fiberglass antennas. I'm like, but sometimes the fiberglass antennas work fine for the application. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, for a mobile, they're just fine. For base antennas, I don't like fiberglass, but that's just a personal preference of mine. They're noisy.
They were trying to make it seem like like it's just a one size fits all type deal.
Yeah, it don't work that
You done
way.
kicked me in my gut again.
I just kicked him in his gut again. Well, I don't like fiberglass base antennas because they're usually pretty noisy. They pick up a lot of static. And sure, they're not going to perform like a metal antenna. You're putting electricity through it. What's a better conductor, fiberglass or metal? It's simple.
Lady.
They're sorry.
Reaper got serious with that one.
So today, Chicken Hawk, him and his dad brought 2 semis to the shop. And anyway, I fixed them up. So they left. And I'm like, all right, guys, we're going to do a range test with his 2-pill. So I talked to him barefoot until I couldn't hear him anymore. And I kicked on the 2-pill. Dude, he texted me. He's like, holy shit, dude. It sounded like you were right next to me.
How far was he?
Couple, I think he was about 3 or 4 miles away. He wasn't that far. But it was noisy today, man. We had a bunch of static coming in the receive out here. And I had my RF power turned all the way down, so I was at a 1.5 watt dead key, and I was talking to him barefoot all the way out there, and I just flipped the switch. That was cool. Hey, Mr. Antoine Hall, 516 with the evening wave, going 73s in the Empire State. Good night, break. All right, my friend.
No, that's it. You said one more last one. Yep.
Yep,
No.
yeah, you have a good night, Mr. Antoine.
I gave you 2 more. You said one.
Sergeant?
Where is he?
He come in and said, well?
I don't have any notifications. They changed this whole design. There was an update, and it sucks.
I know.
I got him.
Hey, Sarge, what's up?
Oh, not a whole lot.
What happened to your damn nap?
It faded out and didn't happen.
Relax.
I tried.
But
I gave it a solid attempt.
So, Sarge, I got everything fixed up at the shop.
Nice.
hey guys, I gotta tell you that antenna setup at the shop looks bitchin'.
Dude, it works.
Did you
Holy
do a
cow.
video on it?
Yeah, them colossals are some smoking antennas, buddy. Oh,
You did a video on it, huh?
Yep,
On TikTok or YouTube?
all of them.
Okay.
I posted on
I'll
all
go
of them.
look.
Facebook, Instagram.
I seen the post for YouTube. I just didn't go look at it yet.
Yeah, so I made some null.coax, coax, put a ground wire to that meter, boom, fixed it.
7 feet-ish.
Ish. It's all the metals are spraying in the air. Well, they kind of stopped doing that the last few weeks.
They, I know I bought enough from you that I should remember how much they are, but how much are your microphones?
The Black Rangers are 50, the Chrome are 55.
Okay.
And to answer his question about the metals being sprayed in the air, no, we're on a 12-year solar cycle, and we're at the end of that cycle. So it happens every 12 years. It's normal.
I'm going to bring you some cash down here in a couple days, and I want you to box a black one and a silver one up and
All right.
send them to Steve.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll pay shipping or whatever.
Okay. And hopefully you have that mount done by then. It's getting really windy here. I'm getting nervous.
Yeah. I was going to do it the other day, and then the fire broke out.
Oh, Jay, to finish asking the question, since he has a tin or metal roof on his carport, would a Striker mag mount do him good for a little while?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
As long as it tunes up.
That's what we were trying to figure out. How the hell, if we did that, how the hell could he get it tuned?
Move it in different spots.
Well, yeah, but how is he going to do it? That's what they're getting at, I think.
He's going to have help.
Yeah.
The first place I'd put it is all the way up top in the middle of the carport.
All right. No, I had been thinking about it for a while, and then when Reaper told me he'd either sell me or whatever,
I can't hear you, Steven.
Hold on, let me put this other piece in.
How much is one of them Striker mag mounts?
130.
Yep.
So maybe we'll just.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Mm-hmm.
No, when me and Reaper were talking about it, he said, well, I could get the radio or whatever. I was like, well, I just figured out the answer for Todd, so. And he wants to talk sideband.
There you
And
go.
I've been thinking about it for about a week or so. What radio could I send him to where he could be able to do it?
He was talking about the one, was that 148?
Yeah. That's
He
why
was
I told
talking
you not
about
to
that
say
one.
nothing. Because
Yeah.
when I get the radio from Reaper, I'm gonna send mine to Jay and let Jay go through it, and make sure it's okay, and have him send it to Todd.
Well, maybe
Okay.
we'll all
Free of charge.
in and
Why don't
maybe
we just,
pay for that mag mount.
yeah,
We just come in the whole care package.
yeah. Just send him the whole daggum care package at one time, man.
Yeah, you can just pay for everything on the website and just put the notes. Just hold or send to Todd or whatever. I just need his
Yeah.
address.
I got it. I
That
can
way
I
you
can
can get
get my
him.
wife to get it.
He's like, "What's this?"
Surprise.
You figure, send him one of them Ranger 198 mics, and then that radio, and then that mag mount. That ought to do him good for a little while.
Oh, he'd be so happy.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna send him
Oh,
my
yeah.
striker when I get Reapers from him when he gets it back.
See, that's what I'm talking about. And
Yeah,
then
well,
we can, the rest of us can pitch in and get him one of them mag, SRA 10 mag mounts and send that over to him when he sends that radio.
yeah, we'll just send it all at one time. That way, when he opens it, he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
He's gonna be blown away.
Yep.
Well, then just keep one of them mics that you were gonna have Jay buy,
Okay.
and then Jay can put it with the radio.
Okay. That'll work.
What do we know what size power supply he has?
I don't.
35.
35.
Oh, that'll work.
It's a 35 amp. Yeah, it'll work.
Dude, that's so
He's good
cool
on power
that
supply
you guys
side.
are doing that.
Jay, I need a cord because I don't have an extra plug-in for the back of the radio.
A power cord?
I've got one. I can send Jay a power cord from here that I got.
No. I got about 200 of them on the wall.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
plenty.
Well,
Yeah,
good deal.
I actually
So we
talked to
just
my
need
wife
to-
about it last night, and she said, "Well, if that's really what you want to do," I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'll throw a little care package together and surprise them. Maybe give them one of those
Okay.
nice
All right,
mugs
Jim.
and a hat. And I'm still waiting on T-shirts.
Will that 35 amp run a 2-pill?
So today I noticed my 2-pill was pulling 10 amps. So yeah, it should.
So, yeah.
But then he'd need another power supply for the radio.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to run them
Well,
off.
if it's
No, I don't. I don't
well,
think
if
that's
it's
a good idea.
35 amps, he wouldn't.
No, you get feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on?
What's up, David?
David.
Not much. What's going on with the care package?
Nunya.
Trying to help a friend.
You got a friend.
We're gonna surprise Todd.
Oh, okay.
Make it to where he can terrorize traffic again.
Yeah.
He can be
Shut
himself.
up, stupid.
Mhm.
Yep.
Instead of dealing with all those sad assholes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let him be himself again.
Yep.
Cherry lemon raspberry. Yes, sir. I'll take that.
You still ain't left out of the store yet?
Reaper, are you getting rid of your 955?
Who, me?
Reaper.
No, Reaper.
Yeah, once
Hey.
I get it. Well, if they repair it or send me a new one,
So
Let's
what are you
send
going to be
that.
running in your truck now?
well, it's going to be a 955. I'm just going to buy another one.
He's impatient.
I
see,
want
I'm
what I
not-
want, and I want it now.
I was like, my wife, she tried to, I was like, look, I'm not losing the radio. I'm actually just gaining a couple extra things. But with Todd being the way he is, yes, it would work. And
Yeah.
he won't get that confused.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, his power and monitor is the very top first dial.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then
kinda
the
sets
squelch,
Yeah.
and then the squelch, and that's one, and then the next two is the other two, and then we just get you to set the other stuff and tell them leave it alone.
Yeah. He'll learn it. He'll learn it.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Oh yeah,
simple radio to
knowing
run.
him, he'll play with it.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh yeah, he'll play with that.
Yep. Yeah. he'll
Well,
learn it.
I've got a question I need to ask everybody.
What's up?
Yep.
And I know 229 has been in my live when that he goes by Hambone. He was in Pro
Hambone.
2's
Meatbone.
live. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's young. He's young. And he's trying to get above and on his feet. And he has sat down and dropped a 4-pill together. He has built it himself. And when I'm talking young, I'm talking like 14 years of age.
Yeah.
And he does
Yeah,
not
that's
have, yeah. And he is smart as a whip. Matter of fact, Reaper was in my live one time when he come in, and we didn't know how old he was, and I had asked him. I said, "How old are you?" And because he talked like a regular adult, you could tell he was, a kid by the voice sound, but he talked just like an adult. And he has built his own 4-pill. He's got with BBI, and he's been talking to other people about amp building and stuff, but he does not have a analyzer. I'm fixing to switch from the MFJ to the Rig Expert, like Jay said, and all the MFJ is just going to be sitting there, collecting dust and not being used. Y'all think it would be a good thing to help that child out and send him that MFJ meter to help him out?
It's a good place to start.
Yeah,
Yes.
because as smart as he is, because Reaper can tell you this. He was naming off parts in the amp, all kind. I was like, "What? Wait a minute! I know a little bit about them, but I don't know this shit."
Picofarad capacitors to drop down the inductance. Oh, all
Well,
right.
he has sat there and built his own
Zener
4-pill because
diodes.
the child,
Stop that.
he has, and his soldering work is phenomenal. He sent me a picture of that amp. His soldering is just. Some of the guys that's been soldering for 30 years can't solder like this kid can.
Yeah. All right, Jim says I'll catch up
awesome.
with you
Blows
guys
me
later.
away.
Enjoyed listening to y'all. Empty Pocket says morning, everybody.
Morning.
Jay,
He's
so
got
do you
that
have,
morning stuff down
you have
pat.
a
I guess
cigar
it's morning
club
all
as well,
day long
right?
where he's at.
He's confused.
What was that, Eric?
I said you have a cigar club.
Oh, not yet. But that was the
You have your own blend.
not cigars, but I've made my own blend with pipe tobacco.
I think
gotcha.
you
But
know
one of my ideas was when I expand the shop, I wanted to have a little pipe and cigar lounge in there.
That's cool. Well, if anybody ever needs cigar accessories, let me know. Everything from humidors, cutters, whatever.
Well, I got 8 humidors in this room.
That's fucking.
I've got 3 bookshelves full of pipes, around 300 pipes. And I've got,
That's badass.
I don't know, 4 shelves full of tobacco.
and he means like stacked top to bottom.
No,
Yeah.
I know. If I know Jay, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
But guys, listen, I'm gonna hang out with the wife and the kids and spend a little bit of time before we put my son to sleep.
Sure, man.
So
Thanks
I'll
for
catch you
joining,
guys
Eric.
tomorrow.
Tell your
Thank
family.
you guys for having me, man.
Yeah, tell your family have a good night.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Yep. We'll see you. Bobby 2.0 says, Wolfman. Hey, what's going on, Bobby?
Bobby Boucher.
Oh my God, I'm breaking a sweat walking from the building to the truck. Jesus,
That's
it's
because you're
hot.
that's because you're fat and swollen and got all that sugar in your body.
Yeah, I don't think fat is in my vocabulary.
Not hardly.
Okay, swollen.
Not hardly.
Nice,
He's far
man.
from fat.
If you're not going to.
Well, he's probably just swollen.
Overachiever.
Bobby Boucher. Mama, she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
Them are the devil, Bobby.
The devil. You playing them foosballs.
And Dubla Oblongata.
I'm too obligata.
My mama says it's because they ain't got no toothbrush.
No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong.
All that.
Yeah, you can, Bobby. You just need the program on the laptop and use the data cable to hook up to the radio.
Yep. So go to Stryker's website. You got to make sure you download right version, whatever version you have. You download it to your computer for free, and there you go. All set.
Yeah, read from the radio first.
Yep.
Change what you need to change and write back to the radio.
Mm-hmm. So your radio's got to be powered on. Plug in your data cable, plug it into the USB port, turn your radio on, download or write from radio, do your make your changes, and then write to radio.
Come on, damn it.
Get on out of here.
I done sat in my chair so damn long, some bitch got flat spots and it won't roll.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's sat in his chair so long he gets up and it looks like a mohawk.
Got him.
Damn.
With a wet spot in the middle.
Motherfucker, man.
No, I ain't had a fart yet.
There's
No,
only
I'm talking
two versions of the 655, right? The
No, there's
HPC
three.
and the HPC. Oh, there's three just like the 955? Okay.
Yeah, there's a V1, a V2, and then the Plus is the version 3.
But Bobby asks, how does he know what version he has?
Damn it, Bobby.
King of the Hill.
Well, that's a good question. If it's a little short radio, it's the version 3. If it's a full-size Stryker, and it's got vents all the way around the back of the case, that's a V2. If there's no vent holes, that's a V1.
Did you
So,
put
The V2 has more color options.
that would be what I have.
And the V3 has a weather band.
Yep, that's it.
That's what I will have.
The V-Trace has got weather bands. They all got fins. Come on, Bobby.
On the back.
I'm not talking about the back. I'm talking about
Here,
on
wait.
top of the back of the case, the black case that covers it. On the very back, there's little vent holes cut in it, little slots. Oh, damn it, Bobby.
If you
Oh,
didn't
shit.
get it super recently, it's not a plus.
Right
Probably
there.
You,
Here, Bobby. See the little vent
Where'd my
holes?
finger?
See the little vent holes on top of the case right there?
Right there.
That's a V2. If it
V. Oh, look, V2. Right there,
V2.
V2.
El Doce. If it doesn't have those, it's a V1.
In other words, like right here, smooth like a baby's butt.
Smooth as glass.
And clean.
And clean as glass.
Hey, that bitch right there is clean, boy. You know how I know? Because I had it out today and I cleaned it.
Well, yeah, there ain't no dust out there. There's too much humidity. Shit.
Shit me.
Out here in New
Shit.
Mexico, there's dust on top of dust.
Look at that. There's dust. Watch.
That ain't shit.
Look.
no, it ain't.
Yeah.
You got to
No,
clean
he's
your
got
finger.
the-
Where's your finger been, boy?
Cleaner.
That's because I'm brown. I'm half beaner.
Clean your.
Literally, look. See how dark my arms are?
You got half a wiener. What?
Look, now my legs are white.
Shit, my arms are darker than yours, boy. What the hell?
That's because you stay in the sun all the time.
I'm half Italian.
Yep. That's why I'm dark.
Yep. It's
A
weird,
little bit
man.
of sunlight. I'm
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah, when you're Italian, you get white as a ghost in the winter, right? And in summertime, boom.
My wife's an Irish redhead, and she hates it. She's like, you just go outside. You don't even get sunburned. You just get dark.
Yeah.
That's all Sicilian in me.
Yeah.
Can't help
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah, that poor wife with that light skin. She'd go outside and check the mail and get a sunburn. That's too bad.
Jay, did you get the 955 at the shop, or are you just gonna?
Do what?
Did you put a 955 at the shop? I know
With
you
a
said you
2-pill. You got to check out that video, dude.
I know, dude. I'm running behind here.
No, it's good.
There's
No, so I did the 955 and a 2-pill. And boy, is that a talking sumbitch.
with 7.5-ish jumpers.
Ish.
Ish.
They were all
I
different
did
lengths.
find out my granddad lives. He lives in Castelvetrano. I think that's how you say it. Sicily.
Hey, Jay, you got to go back and redo the video. You said it wrong.
Why?
It's 7.
7.
7.
I'll do
7.
that tomorrow. 7-ish. About 7 of them.
I don't know if y'all can put me in the big box so I can put this on here.
Yeah, pull your radio out. Let's take a look at it.
I don't. This is just a box.
That don't
Radio.
help. That's an old picture. Pull the radio out.
I don't have the whole radio in here.
Where's the radio at?
In the shed. It's pouring down rain. And I'm in my underwears. Waiting to go to bed. But that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, no. Well, they use the same picture for a lot of radios. So, Steven just showed you in that top back there, in the back of the case, if there's vents cut in it. See how that picture, there's no vents in the picture? On the back of the case?
Right.
If your radio looks like that, that's a good thing. Because that's a V1.
Yeah.
That's a really sought after radio. If
Yeah,
they're-
that is exactly what my radio looks like.
Well, then you got a V1.
V1. Okay. So I know there's a port back here
Yep.
that you can plug into your computer.
Yeah, you got to use the cable that came with the radio, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in here.
There you go. You'll be just fine.
So
So go to Stryker's website,
okay.
and you'll see a little tab that says like programming software or something like that. And then look for the V1 655 and download that to your computer. And that's it.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep,
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Steven,
Yes, sir.
do you want chrome or black?
Chrome.
Okay.
To match his dome.
Hey, I resent that fact. I do have 3 hairs up there.
My
I'm
uncle
trying to get them long enough to make a curl and a comb over.
Yeah, they're hanging on for dear
That
life.
way he can dust it and keep it clean.
Is this one any good either?
It used to be-
33 HP.
the old 3300s used to be good, but I don't even stock those in my shop anymore. Too many solder joint issues. They have low talk back. You're lucky to get 40 watts out of them.
Texas Shiner has a question, Jay.
Let's see. How much for a 497 HPC peaked into? You know, I'm at home right now. Texas Shiner, I want to say they're like, I don't know, 490 something. I don't remember. But they're on my website, and you can look at them. ThunderValleyCB.com.
Wait. Oh, come on.
What?
Oh. My dumbass is holding the keyboard thing wrong. I was going to give you a shameless plug.
So when you go on my website, Texas Shiner, there's going to be a little button to click, and that stands for convert and PTA, peak tune and line. So if you want a ham radio, don't click that. If you want a CB, you got to click that tab, the conversion tab, and run a Ranger mic with it, and you got a perfect setup. But I got to ask you something there, Texas Shiner. Why are you called Shiner? You make moonshine?
Come on.
Come on.
What do you sell a Ranger mic for?
Black ones are 50, the chrome are 55.
How soon can I get one?
Yeah, you can just get them off the website.
Oh, really?
Thunder Valley.
That's what I just told
CB?
Texas Shiner.
Dot com.
Yeah, Thunder
Not
Valley.
dot.
Not no dot dot. No dot dot. I don't know
No
what to
dot
do. No dot dot.
Steven,
No
you,
window
Steven, you
cooker.
are dot.
Okay.
ThunderValleyCB.com.
All right, I just shared the hell out of it.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
I
much,
definitely
Shane.
want- Everybody's telling me to run these ecstatic mics.
Nope, Ranger mic.
Yeah. I'm never had any luck with them.
Hey, Jay, say that again for somebody that has an I and an M in their name.
Say what again?
About the Ranger mics? Not an static mic?
Well, the static mics used to be
Shut
good,
up.
but now they're made in China.
Steven, leave me be.
And Shane, they got the wrong impedance. Can you tell me what the impedance is? Dun, 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 dun.
150.
Nope.
Yeah. 150 to 160.
Close.
And
Yes.
the Ranger mic's 200. That's why they sound better. That's one reason why. The other reason why is they're a compression mic. Compresses the audio.
I know you heard that because your wife wasn't in your ear talking to you, so you heard it.
Bart,
Yeah, I heard it.
Bart, why ain't you in the live, man? Get your ass in here, boy.
Get your ass in here.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Steven said, man, I can't wait till the first of the month where I can buy my radio set up.
There you go. We'll get you set up. So to answer your question, Bart, I'm gonna try my Galaxy desk mic on this and see what it sounds like. Got to be careful though, because it's a power mic. You don't want to overmodulate it. So there's two sliders on that desk mic. One for modulation, one for echo. Echo's going to be all the way down probably, and then that power mic is going to be like maybe 0.5, if that. I mean, barely up.
Gonna be very low.
Yep. Now,
Yeah, make sure you go through the settings and change it from dynamic to power also.
there you go.
Yeah.
And
Waving from Western Illinois.
if you go to
What about,
eBay, you can buy those mics brand new for like $120.
What about the Delta Electronics M2, I think it is?
Yeah, I'd go with
That's what I was
Galaxy.
feeling to say.
They sound better. The Galaxy mic, the Galaxy desk mic is what I was running on my $29.95 base radio.
You know what Top Gun's running on that radio that you set up for him, Jay?
What's that?
Oh, awesome.
He's talking off that M2, and he sounds friggin' amazing
I'm going to be honest with
on
you.
that President radio.
I don't like the way it sounds. I think his audio could be better. It's got too much treble in it. It's like an old static lollipop, right?
Yeah.
And your wife can be down the hall in the kitchen and fart, and you can hear it. And
Yep.
I'm serious. I'm not kidding. Dude, one time I was talking to my lollipop, and one of the guys comes back and he goes, "Is someone doing dishes?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I started, I didn't even hear it, right? And I'm like, "Holy shit, my wife's on the other end of the house in the kitchen."
I'll make y'all think Todd's here. What, Jay? You were sucking on your lollipop.
Audio, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, Barto. Just barely.
Good.
You come up here.
Not even getting into it.
Shut up, River.
No.
Sarge was
I
looking
didn't
to
even
see
have to
if
look at the
Todd was
screen
in
to
here.
know who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even have to look at the screen, and I knew it wasn't even Todd.
Yeah, I wonder where Todd's at tonight, man.
He eating tacos?
Yeah, he
Eating
was eating
tacos.
Get down.
Eating his wife's taco, maybe.
Yum num 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 num
Well,
num
his
num
wife
num
made
num.
it, so yeah.
He might not be able to find that though.
Is it a sideways taco or a straight taco?
That's it.
Okay.
You just got to use your nose. You'll find it.
Find your way out of it.
That's it. Stephen Woody says,
All right, Jay. I know you're at 19.
Western North Carolina here. That's cool, man. Thanks for joining the live. Yeah, Bart, what you got, man? You want to do 19?
I said I know you're on 19. Steven, what channel are you on?
None, because it ain't on, but I can turn it on. It ain't that hard.
It ain't on. You got a radio and it ain't on. What the hell?
I didn't say that one wasn't on. I'm actually on 19. Come
Are you
on.
on the right band?
Yes, I'm on the right band.
He's on band
I have
number
not touched
7.
7.
Seven.
Yeah. Kevin.
7.
How about you, Bartow? Bartow, 229 South Georgia, waving a hand.
Negative contact to Ghost Rider.
All right, let's all go up to channel
What are
28.
you on? 28?
Let's go to 28.
Hey, Jay, I heard you, I think. Somebody's talking about New Mexico.
That was me. All right, turn it up
How about
again.
that
Let's do it.
308 the Wolfman? How about that?
Holy shit! I heard him. Hold on.
30.
I hear you coming in over here. You get
657 watts.
657.
Kevin.
7.
Kevin.
Big Bar waving a hand.
How about that 308
Yeah.
Wolfman? 308 Wolfman. Break up, break up.
I'll be
Come on.
Nope.
See what's up.
I heard you calling
Well.
Big Bart.
There you go.
I gotta let my static leave. This air conditioning unit kills my radio.
Oh, well, I ain't going to get through because Big Al just come over to radio.
Watch this. Here we go. I know he heard me that time because I heard it.
Yeah, I heard you a little bit. All right, I'm in between two fields now. Go ahead.
Cool.
About
Oh,
that
shit.
Wolfman in New Mexico, 308, Big Bird, waving a hand. Get down, get down.
Oh man, I didn't hear you that time.
What was that?
I didn't hear you that time, dude.
Hey, Roger. I was in a low spot too, though.
So awesome.
229 South Georgia, waving the 4 fingers and a thumb out there. Break up, break up.
Nope.
I don't have nothing.
Booming in here like a gangbuster.
Let me try something.
I'm getting nothing here.
That was Climbers.
I just go the loudest down lower, all over the place. Didn't never told upper man and but lower man I did.
That's something. It sounds like he's been kept in the house too long.
26915.
Somebody must have keyed over top of him because I don't hear him now unless he shut up. Hold on, dude.
I thought I heard climbers come in there. Let me know when you're ready, Bart. Tell me when it's clear.
Hollywood and Freddie gonna take a bath. Take a bath break. Hollywood and Freddie got.
About that 308 the Wolfman. How about that 308 the Wolfman? He's got 25 away from. Yeah, here you go.
Good old Colosso.
How about that 308 Wolfman? 308 Wolfman, 229, waving a hand.
Somebody's coming back.
Hollywood finished with his, Chico there.
All right, boys, give me a second. I'll go check on the wife.
Check the working, break up.
Yeah, he heard me earlier. That was me hollering at him.
Where 25 was down in Mobile. We're standing by and listening.
How about you, Reaper? You got your ears on? Come on.
Yeah, them ears is on and working, but you a little bit quiet there, boy.
Tia. I swapped radios. I went to that one.
Oh, the 440?
Yeah. It's making
Tennessee is dead in the water, man. Ooh, you daggone freaking mosquitoes.
How about that 229 South Georgia? Get down.
Negative, Bart.
Yeah. Yeah, he heard me earlier over at Wolfman, did. But I hollered at him.
Looks like Skip's running east-west.
I'll tell you what this thing of moving the hog down.
I don't give a damn. I talk to China.
China.
I sure did.
You talked to a damn new Swift driver. That's all you talked to.
All right, bitch, you ain't gonna take my damn my glory away. He talked Chinese.
He was down the street at fucking TA.
Yep.
Hey, Jay.
What's up?
I heard you real good. When you said did that sound like Climber, that was me.
Yeah, I thought I heard you in there.
Yep.
Okay, if we're hitting each other on AM, let's switch to sideband one.
Oh yeah, I can do that now.
Let's do it.
28 sideband?
He's so happy. He's like, I can do that now.
Where are we going?
28 lower side.
I do got to turn my light on though.
Oh man.
I didn't catch it.
You ready?
Which channel? Which one?
28 lower side band.
Oh, all right.
You ready?
Hey, go ahead. That 308 Wolfman, 1225, Wisconsin, Mobile. We're waving.
Holy shit! I heard him.
I did
Will
too.
you get off?
Talking on that Striker Mag Mountain, that swamp cooler, huh?
Come on.
Hold on, I'm gonna catch some really bad static here. Our stop signs have lights on top of them, and they throw out
Hey,
fucking
Reaper, I'll be
massive.
back in a minute,
Yeah.
man.
All right, buddy.
All right, we're good now.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, how about that big part?
308 the Wolfman.
I hear 'em.
25. Big Bart, we're waving right back.
Copy that. 25, we got you. Charlie, loud and clear. 308 the Wolfman.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
How about that 308 Wolfman? 308 Wolfman 229 waving a hand.
All right, let me get to my second home here where I have no static.
I got no conditions.
No
Nope,
contact
I heard
on?
you.
I don't either.
You on 28 lower, David?
Yep.
10-4.
How about that 308 Wolfman?
Oh, yeah, I hear him.
308 Wolfman 229 South Georgia waving a hand. Come on.
What the fuck was that? Who did the Pac-Man move?
308 the Wolfman, 1225. Big Bart, Wisconsin Mobile. We're waving.
I'll tell you what, we still got that 225 big
You're giving
What's
me
so
like
funny?
7 to 9 there, Wolfman.
What's that?
So you're like 7 to 9.
Nice.
Yeah.
Colossal.
How about your Bartow? Bartow 229 South Georgia waving a hand.
I still hear you, Steven.
Well, I can talk Skip thanks to Reaper.
Reefer or Reaper?
Reaper. I said Reaper.
Hey, you're welcome. You're 28 lower side, right?
Yeah, 28 lower side.
Hey, how about that 308 New Mexico? 308 New Mexico, Reaper 605, waving them 4 fingers and a thumb your way.
Are you on lower side or upper side?
I'm on lower side.
Because I heard you talking, but you sounded all freak like you're on the wrong sideband. Hold on, let me holler back at you.
Who said shut up, stupid? I heard it.
Sorry.
Steven, shut up.
I can mute my headphones, so I muted my headphone and said it.
No, I heard it through the radio. I swear to God. How about that 308 the Wolfman? How about that 308 the Wolfman? 1225 Wisconsin Mobile.
Yeah, 1225. Charlie, my friend, 308 the Wolfman. 4 fingers and a thumb.
Waving them 4 fingers and a thumb. You're damn good.
How about your Reaper? How about that Reaper? You got your ears on? Come on.
Yeah, I got them ears on. How about that 229 down there in South Georgia?
I got you wall to wall, treetop tall. Come on.
Hey, 10-4, brother. I got you wall to wall, treetop tall here in about middle Alabama doing that roll tide outside that Tuscaloosa. Come on.
Shut up, stupid.
Shit, this makes me want to hook up the 4-pill. Fuck it.
Do it.
What? See, that's what throws me off is when somebody comes in there like that.
That's the guy talking on AM.
Yeah, he's on
I
AM.
think. Yeah.
Hey, shit! Why don't you just shut up, stupid?
What he
I just
say?
started again.
That was Reaper that said it that time. On the swamp cooler.
Cooler.
How about that 308, the Wolfman on the swamp cooler?
Man, listen to Bart. He's coming in good.
Hey, I'll take that swamp cooler. How about I raise you a solar panel up there for that extra ground plane?
There you go.
Oh, they hear us on sideband. Yeah, on AM.
Alright, 308 to Wolfman. Talking off the old striker back down off the swamp cooler. We'll be standby.
I can hear you through Bartos, and I can barely hear you through mine, but I can see the needle move every time you talk. Whatever.
Now go, Jen.
How about that big Bart? How about that big Bart? 229
I hear Steven.
South Georgia waving a hand. Come on.
Yeah, I hear Steven pretty good.
Georgia, we got you leaving Charlie 308 to Wolfman in Mexico. We're standing by. Talking off the old striker.
Again. What happened?
.308 Wolfman, I bet that striker magma
Yeah.
is making that swamp cooler go crazy when the blue lights come on. Come on.
You're loud and clear.
Yeah, I got you loud and clear with this guy on AM's covering you up.
Yeah, I heard Steven pretty good that time. We must have conditions coming in.
Damn, my ham operator needs to get off and go eat a ham sandwich.
Did somebody just call Wolfman in Wyoming?
Section 2. Let me change this. See if I can glasses and read this.
How about that 308, the Wolfman? How about that
Oh.
308, the Wolfman? Get down, get down.
Yeah, Bart's coming in loud now.
Yeah, man, we got you loud and clear out here in that Wisconsin Mobile, my friend.
Jay,
What's up?
talk again. Watch. I'm going to stand up next to my thing. Go ahead.
What happened?
They got quiet. You come in and went out. And that damn 161 in the stone is coming over.
Well, let's go. Hold on a minute. Go to 26.
How about
Hey.
that 308 Wolfman? 308 Wolfman, 229 South Georgia waving a hand.
Nope, nothing. Let's go to 27.
27.
27 of them.
Well, it might help if I was on the right channel. I got 6 and 5 confused.
308 Wolfman. Wolfman, New Mexico. 1225 of Wisconsin, Mobile.
1225, we still got you in our receive, my friend. 308 Wolfman. So we're standing by.
Coming in like gangbusters.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How about your big Bart? How about that big Bart?
Bubba in the comments says
229
sounds like a
South
voice changer.
Georgia.
Nope, ain't no voice changer.
Come on.
Steven, to be fair, I don't think I've ever heard Georgia up here, though.
You heard me the other day.
Yeah.
That's true. Barely, but I did hear you.
How about that Reaper?
Ooh, I got Steven here loud.
Audio breaker.
Where y'all at, sideband?
27 lower.
7 lower. Let me hook everything up.
How about that 308 Wolfman? 308 Wolfman trying to get in that mag mount antenna on top of that swamp cooler. Come on.
I had you in there for just a minute there, 229. I'm going to wave that hand right back at you.
I heard you in there real good that time.
Who?
I got you in there that time. Wolfman, 308 Wolfman, I got you in there. 229 South Georgia, waving a hand.
Coming in that little bit, but we didn't get you. 308 so we are talking about the strike antenna on
All I got to do is lean my head up and turn the radio up. Damn, he just keying away over there on that damn aesthetic microphone.
Yeah. I got like three dudes in trucks across from me looking at me funny because I got the lights on the inside and they just keep blinking on and off.
Chicken Hawk says,
Come on, Reaper. How about you, Reaper?
I hear you guys loud and clear here. Oh, that's cool, man.
Hey, I got you in there 229. How's it sound in your AM, brother? I'll be standing by.
So, Chicken Hawk, we're on lower sideband, channel 27. Is that where you're at?
Reaper, what's your numbers?
605.
605.
605. Swinging the ball peen hammer or some shit, right?
We got to change him to 607.
How about that 605? 605.
He was going to say 7.
229.
I couldn't even finish saying what I was saying.
I heard him start laughing and then cut out.
Oh, that's cool, Chicken Hawk.
What, Chicken Hawk can hear us?
No, he said he was just talking shit. He said he can hear us on TikTok talking to each other.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Chicken Hawk? You know where this is going.
You need
if
a
you had
955.
Yeah, 955 with a straight antenna in the center of your truck for good reflect. You
With a
could talk.
striker mag mount on a swamp cooler.
That's right. Hell, just take the striker mag mount and put it in the center of your hood.
Yeah, I mean, a Swift truck put a 102 whip, right in the middle of their windshield. So,
Right.
fuck it, right?
Yeah, fuck.
Back up. Back up. Somebody trying to send Morse code?
No, I'm going to see if I can talk to Walmart and fuck with them.
Oh, hell.
All right, here we go.
Talking off that old swamp cooler.
That's it.
I need me one of them old swamp coolers with that mag mount antenna attached to it. Break up. Come on.
I can hear you. Chicken Hawk says, that's a ceasefire code. It's it.
My meter takes longer to go down off a damn sideband than it does AM.
Yeah. It's voice modulated, not AM.
It's the residual modulation coming back off of it.
Yep.
Since sideband is voice activated modulation, it's dying off because the sound's dying down through the system. That or you have an old ass meter. Yeah, one of the two.
No, it ain't that old.
Man, I'll tell you, this is some fun. I don't give a shit who you are.
Come on.
Come on.
Where the hell Sarge go?
He just dipped out. I don't know what happened.
Well, he said he had to leave out tonight, so he's probably taking a nap.
Oh, that's right.
Todd must be fully involved in the taco. Jay, if this is working, this microphone's working good on my Striker, will it be good on Sarge's radio, or will he?
What mic is it?
That big, the one I'm. Oh fuck.
A desk mic?
M2.
Yeah, the big desk mic I got.
Yeah, it sounds good, dude. Every time I heard you talk, it sounds good.
That one.
Yeah, that sounds real good. But that's only for sideband, right?
No.
Huh.
I can talk AM or FM on it.
Because mine
or
is only
sideband.
for sideband. Yeah, I got.
Well, this one's been modified.
Oh, I hear
That's
Bart.
one I talk AM on. I can hear Bart come in there.
I heard a Roger beat. That's all I heard.
There's Sarge. There's the.
Steven really made my day when he said that I could get it.
Sarge, you missed it, dude.
Oh no, I've been listening. I've just been on the side.
Oh, okay.
He's sandbagging.
Sandbagging.
Alright, we're gonna fuck with Walmart. We're gonna ask them where the condoms are.
Gonna fuck with Walmart.
Anybody know what I have?
I know what's weird. Not the when I go to key up and talk on sideband, my damn amp goes tick tick. I'm like,
Because you got to keep talking. If you take a pause, it shuts off because there's no voice. It's voice modulated.
yeah.
I asked them where the condoms were, and they told me it's in the aisle where the tampons are.
Nice.
Ask him where the KY jelly's at.
No, ask him this, Bart. If you don't use a condom, why do you need a tampon?
Do what?
If you don't use a condom, why do you need a tampon?
What?
They just told me it's in D9.
I heard it.
I was saying, who the fuck's got a radio talking to us?
Okay, hold on. We're at 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 45 seconds. I got to clip that and post it.
You got a Bart. Ask for a CSM at self checkout ASAP. Yeah, CSM is customer service manager. They're the people over the registers and shit.
I'm already there.
CSM?
Yeah.
Can I get a CSM to the self-checkout page?
Oh, knowledge is power. I love it. What'd she say?
Self-checkout?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they came back and said, self-checkout, and I said, yes, please.
Oh, this shit's fun.
fuck, I want to get one of them just to go into Walmart and I'm gonna tell my wife, watch this shit.
Which
Go for Linda.
They ask which one you want me at. I don't know the aisles, or I don't know which one is which. So
Tell them the closest one to the exit.
Let them talk this through.
closest one to the exit.
Oh, did I say self checkout? I meant quoting.
When Bart
I can't hear what you're saying.
when Bart first wanted to buy one of the radios off me, and I told him he could do that, he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Sold.
yeah, sold."
See, now if they change frequencies, I have all 5 Walmart frequencies in. So
Do you know how I figured it out? We're in
Walking
Walmart.
in the store, I think.
Yeah, we're in the store, and I keyed up, and there was a guy, one of the employees next to me, and I didn't see his radio light up, so I changed channel, keyed up, nothing, changed channel, keyed up, boom, got a green light. I got this motherfucker now. So now, if you're in Walmart, David laughed.
what do you need?
Now, if you're in Walmart,
They just ask, what do you need?
no. So, like, if you're in the electronics department, you just key the mic. Hey, we need help in electronics.
I'm gonna be walking through Walmart and say, clean up on aisle 7.
7.
Piss the maintenance guys off so bad.
Stephen Woody says, hold up. I live 2 minutes from Walmart. Yeah, dude. So if those radios that I have on my website, that's what Bardo is talking on. You just program in their frequencies and just fuck with Walmart.
Tell them, clean up on D9. Some old man just shit his pants.
Oh my god.
You know they got to be in that store going, who in the fuck is doing this?
Yeah.
And I'm like 3 parking lots over. I'm not even anywhere close to Walmart right now.
Oh, yeah. That's a good radio. Now don't keep doing it because they'll catch on.
Yeah.
What's the range on them?
With the Nagoya antenna, about 30 miles-ish, 26 to 30.
Oh, I could do it at home.
Oh, yeah. I got my...
And I can shoot straight across the water, too.
So my radio here, I got it hooked up to my external antenna on the roof. I hit Walmart hard. Yeah. And I'm like 6 miles away from them.
See, I want to find McDonald's frequency, but I haven't found it yet.
Oh, I will be fucking with Taco Bell so bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go through the drive-through.
There's a Taco Bell, a Hardee's, and the damn what is it? Zaxby's Chicken, all right there and right by Walmart.
So the interesting thing about the fast food places, their intercom system for the drive-through works off of a dedicated frequency that they have to swap over and key up on their headset. So if you grab that frequency, you got to do it while they're talking. If you're able to grab it, you can overpower them and talk through the speaker.
Oh shit!
Hold on, I'm going to show you guys something. Hold on a minute. I want to show you guys something. So how do you grab that frequency? Well, you use one of these.
Frequency or
Yeah, boy, that's real dark. Let me tell you.
It is real dark.
frequency finder or some shit?
Yeah.
Where do you get one of those?
TikTok shop.
What? TikTok shop. I thought he was finna say Thunder Valley CB.com. Jay, you need to go in and change that to 2 dots.
No dot.
So I have Quick Trip frequency. I'm going to ask him if I can get a tailgater pizza.
What?
I do that all the
It's
time
like
at Wex.
It's like a cheese curd pizza, kind of. Can I get a tailgater pizza, please?
You reckon they get mad? You reckon they get pissed off if I got the Taco Bell thing and tell them, look, I'm ordering this, this, and this. I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
Oh, do it. We do that all the time at Wex. Up in Farmington, we used to meet our daughter and son-in-law up there. And the first time I did it, they had a little kid sitting out front with a little table and chair taking reservations because they were packed, right? So I'm just sitting there going through the GMRS channel. Sure enough, got him, GMRS 13. And I keyed up the mic and I said, hey, this is the Wolfman. Can I get reservations for 6? And it was dead silent for like 10, 15 seconds. And then they come back, they're like, who is this? I said, this is the Wolfman. Can I make reservations for 6 at Wex? Okay. So I'm sitting in the parking lot in the truck looking at the guy that I'm talking to. And so I just got out of the truck, introduced myself. And ever since then, I'll be across the street getting gas at the Sinclair, and I'll key up, hey, this is Wolfman. We need reservations for 6. All right, Wolfman, we got you down. It's pretty cool, man. So I walked up, introduced myself. I'm like, yeah, I was just messing with you guys. I own a radio shop, blah, 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 whatever. And they just started laughing. And they're like, how did you find it? And I'm like, are you kidding me? I own a radio shop. It's not hard.
My God.
Abdullah Ambligada.
My mama said if they don't brush their teeth.
Mama said.
No, they ain't got no toothbrush.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Got no gas.
Tennessee just ain't got no conditions here lately.
Yeah, I think my conditions just fell out.
Hey, there's Randy.
Smoke another one, Climber.
Hey, Randy, what's up?
It ain't me.
That would be the old Sarge, man.
What's going on, Randy?
Y'all are in here giving away all the secrets tonight, huh?
No, not even close. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Come on.
Not even close. But we are having fun.
That's the name of the game. Having fun.
Yep. And Steven says in the comments, I would get in trouble because I live right beside Walmart. Right? Well, see, that's the hard
Dude, I
part.
live by 2 Walmarts.
Right? So this is the hard part. Because when you talk to them and they come back, fuck, you want to keep talking more, but you can't.
Yeah.
Self-control. You got to mess
You
with them
give
a little
them
bit.
just enough
Yes.
to have them keep facing their tail.
Yes. And then stop. Then you got to wait about a week or 2. Do it again.
Yeah.
You do one on the
Code
night shift.
pink.
You
Code
do
pink.
one on the day shift.
The night shift. Go on and put somebody in the store.
Give me a sec, boys. I'll be right back.
No, why my Walmart closes at 11 around here. I can do that shit and say, we need a aisle cleanup.
You know what I miss? 24-hour Walmarts.
Well, they're a thing of the past now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walk through your Walmart and read one of the name tags that works on that shift, and then be like, "This guy just shit himself."
You know you're old if you remember they sold lobsters in Walmart.
Nope, I remember the tank.
Oh my God, you're going way back.
Now I kind of want to go into Walmart and go shopping and see if they're talking about it.
That's when you went in Walmart and it smelled like damn fish when you get over there around them damn tanks. And they were the white, weird shaped, round looking. I don't say round, but they were weird shaped.
I took fart spray into Walmart one day. Oh God. As we walked past each aisle, just squirt, squirt, squirt.
No,
Are
what
you
you
talking
need
about
to
where? Are you talking about where they had the Live lobsters.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember those.
Yeah.
You know, you go to thinking about that. Just think how many grapes and strawberries and shit like that people have been eating over the years. I'm just going to sample this.
All right, what
It
did I
counts.
miss? Who we fucking with?
Oh, you missed a lot.
Shit.
A lot.
Yeah. Walmart called the cops.
Oh yes.
Did they really?
No, like the
They
cops
said-
gonna do
They
anything.
said get off this
Parking lot.
They have kicked us out of this parking lot before.
I know one thing. I can't talk sideband and have my AM FM radio on because it just locked this bitch down. It won't even reset.
And yes, they were still using.
Cops ain't good for shit.
They're just gonna go. They're doing what?
Just
They're
stop.
talking on our frequency.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta find something else. Fun, though.
They're gonna end up looking at them, going, "They can do that? That's the thing."
We got a McDonald's, a Walmart, a Culver's, a Kirby's, and a Quick
Yeah, you are really far from the mic there, Bart.
Audio. Hello.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Hello.
Hello, can I comprende?
Chief fried rice.
$2.
$6.
Chicken chow mein. $2.75. Fortune cookie for you, cowboy. 25 cents.
Fuck a cookie.
Bert, you almost sound like CJ
Yeah. Always eat.
with his laugh.
Me? I sound like CJ?
Oh wow.
No, Berto does.
Ooh, thank God.
Oh boy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I got scared for a minute. Shit.
Hurt me.
Sound like I'm eating something all the time? What?
I gotta get me one of those.
So, like the Walmart and Quick Trip frequencies, I'll change to high power.
All right, guys, just real quick, some housekeeping here. We do these lives to help out with radio and antenna questions, and if you have any, go ahead and fire away. And yes, we do go down rabbit holes pretty quick.
Very quick.
Yeah.
The comedy show.
How else are we gonna get to Wonderland?
And it's early tonight, so who knows? Who knows where we're gonna go?
Oh, we got a
Better go
bunch.
on down. Everybody out there got their ears out and come out. That's weird. When I key up on AM, it'll break the squelch.
It does what?
It'll break the squelch on the DMRF.
Yeah, sometimes it does. If you can move the antennas further apart, that'll help.
Yeah, I got the Comet all the way to the back, and then my Striker right in the middle. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do a break 19 asking for years on, you're rarely gonna get somebody come back to you.
Yeah.
I do quite a bit, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But up here,
Alright.
it seems like nobody has the radio on up here.
I have figured out your bull wagons, your better. Well, anybody that drives the 79s, Peterbilts,
Yep.
the W900s,
Yep, that's about it.
All of your classic trucks are normally have the radio on.
I went past old cab over the other day, and he had like fresh paint, fresh wheels, smacked windows. Go, hey, cab over got trees on? Yeah, go ahead. Some old fucker just, yeah, go ahead. How you doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Aw, that's cool.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. It was pretty cool. Radio sounded like complete dog ass, but it's alright.
I just called out twice for a radio check and got nothing.
That doesn't surprise me.
Nope. And I know
I've
the
been talking
motherfuckers
this
can hear
whole
me.
time and been muted.
What's that?
Who's been talking? You were?
Yeah.
Oh, hell shit.
My phone went into sleep mode because I hadn't touched it. I've been messing with my damn AM FM radio, and I was like, hey, hello, audio.
I don't know. There's really, that's about the only frequencies that are active up here. I mean, I have all my repeaters and stuff in here too, but. Oh, I can pull in the airport.
You on channel 19, Bart?
Yep. I think I heard you right at first. How about you, Big Bart? And that was it.
Ah.
It was quiet.
Hey, military time would be 2000 right now. It's 10 o'clock my time.
22. You're about 2 hours off there.
Oh, I heard you there a little bit. About that 308 the Wolfman. How about that 308 the Wolfman? Big Bart.
Go ahead, come on.
No, nothing.
Yeah, I'm pushing you about 500.
Yeah.
You ain't got enough power.
Ain't got enough whip. Your whip is too short.
Yeah, I need a longer whip. They tell me that all the time.
That's it.
I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no
Ain't got
gas.
no gas.
Need a 102 whip, and I bet I could hear you better.
Oh, yeah. I just don't know where to put it. That's the only shitty thing.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to mount a 102 whip on this freight line.
On the catwalk in the back.
Yeah, I can get the mag mount run just fine, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Or do like a Swift driver did, mount it to the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right in front of his windshield.
And drilling in my, I wouldn't be opposed to drilling in my roof, but it's not thick enough.
You can get one of them ball mounts like Jay sells.
I could. I'd rather have
1.5 miles. Take exit 11 on the right to San Jones Expressway.
San Juan.
San Jones Expressway.
I
How
hear
about
you,
that
Wolfman.
308 Wolfman? 308 Wolfman, 229, South Georgia, waving a hand.
I heard him, but it was quiet.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
All right,
How about
somebody's...
that 308 the Wolfman? How about that 308 the Wolfman? 1225 Wisconsin Mobile. We're standing by.
Nope.
Oh, it was keying up my GMRS radio the whole time. Oh well.
Damn, Sarge done dipped out again.
I don't know if it was keying up or if it was just breaking the squelch. Audio. Nope. You might have been talking too, though. I don't know. Who's got the Chinese music playing?
It's not Chinese music playing, it's...
Sounds like I walk into a Chinese buffet. That's what it sounds like.
It's Brett Favre.
Oh.
Brett Favre.
Favre.
That is Lady Goo Goo or Lady Gaga, whatever the hell you want to call her.
Goo goo, caca.
That bitch went crazy.
Here you go. Here you go.
So let's get back to Randy's question. He's got a Freightliner. And Randy, does your truck have a stretch frame?
Yeah, but the problem is I drive a van trailer, so.
That's okay.
Take exit 9AB
Is
on
it?
the right to I-70
Well, what are they
East,
made out
then
of?
keep left.
They're made out of fiberglass and aluminum, usually, right?
Yeah.
So the antenna only sees or reflects off of anything that a magnet would stick to.
So that would be invisible.
Keep left to I-70 East, then keep right.
Never thought of it that way.
Yeah, if it's not metallic, the antenna doesn't reflect off it. It goes right through it. So, yeah, dude, I don't know. I do 800 to 1,000 102 whips in the back of a truck every year. Works really good. You can't beat a 102 whip. As long as it tunes up, that's all that matters. Then you'll be good.
They have to try it.
I would. If you got a stretch frame, I'd definitely do it. That cross member that holds your airlines, off to the side, there's usually a hole in it, and it's a perfect size for a stud and an isolator. Put that stud in there, mount a 102 whip on it, put the meter on it, and see what it does.
Now, this is my curiosity. It is a dry van, right?
Yeah, it's a dry van.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, all the bull haulers that come in the shop, they're pulling bull wagons. They're all aluminum.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a dry van, but we've got the box on the front of it. It's not exactly a reefer, but it keeps the temperatures up in the wintertime because our stuff can't freeze.
Yeah. Well, as long as you got a stretch frame and there's enough room between the front of your trailer and the back of your sleeper, you're good.
Yeah.
Yep, we do that a bunch. Works really well. That's why I run a 102 whip in my pickup. Can't beat it.
Shoot, I'm running this Ranger X9 HP. I should try it sometime.
That'd be a great radio for a 102 whip, man. Hell yeah.
I've
Sure
got my
would.
6-foot skip shooter out there on the driver's side mirror right now.
Yep. You'll go from a 6-foot radiation pattern to a 9-foot.
Come on.
And you'll go from fiberglass to a stainless steel whip. Absolutely. Big difference in performance. As long as it tunes up.
I wish I would have put my dipole up on my tower before I even put it up.
There you go.
Why didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the dipole. All that stuff when I put it up.
It's all good.
I ain't had no complaints. I've gotten pretty far on what I got.
Oh, yeah. Well, cool, boys. Well, hey, if there ain't no other questions, I'm going to grab me a little snack. Try to get to bed early.
Came out.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Same.
sleep good enough that I can see y'all in the morning.
T and Roger.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining the live, man. I do appreciate it. And if y'all ever need anything, y'all know how to get a hold of me. Y'all sleep well. God bless. And Reaper, love you.
Love you.
Oh, that was a tie. That was a tie.
That's awesome. Right on, man. Y'all have a great night.
You too, Jay.
We'll see ya.
Toodles.
Toodaloo.